What if I told you that Yuji Itadori was never meant to live a normal life? That from the moment he was born, his body, his strength, and even his fate were already decided? Today, we're uncovering the true origins and biography of Yuji Itadori, the most tragic hero in Jujutsu Kaisen. Before we begin, if you enjoy deep anime breakdowns like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Yuji Itadori starts out as an ordinary high school student with one not-so-ordinary trait. His physical ability is far beyond human limits. He can run faster than athletes, punch through solid objects, and react with superhuman speed without any cursed energy at all. At first, this seems like typical anime exaggeration, but later we learn this strength was no accident. Yuji was born into a deeply twisted lineage. His mother, Kaori Itadori, was taken over by the ancient sorcerer Kenjaku, a mastermind who has spent centuries manipulating bloodlines and bodies to achieve his goals. This means Yuji was engineered from birth to be a perfect vessel. His body wasn't just strong, it was designed to withstand cursed energy and house something far more dangerous. Yet, despite this dark origin, Yuji's upbringing was surprisingly human. He was raised by his grandfather, Wasuke Itadori, a man who instilled in Yuji a simple but powerful belief that life has value and no one should die alone. On his deathbed, Wasuke gives Yuji words that define his entire journey, telling him to help others and make sure he dies surrounded by people.
とにかく一人でも多く助けてやれ。お前は大勢に囲まれて死ね。俺みたいになるなよ。
That moment becomes Yuji's emotional core. It's why he runs toward danger instead of away from it. It's why he values strangers' lives more than his own. And it's why his story hurts so much. Yuji's life truly changes when he encounters a cursed object at his school, one of the fingers of Ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses. To save his friends from a deadly curse, Yuji makes a reckless decision. He swallows the finger. This should have killed him instantly. Instead, Yuji survives and becomes Sukuna's vessel. What makes this moment extraordinary is that Yuji doesn't lose control. Sukuna, a curse so powerful that even seasoned sorcerers fear him, is trapped inside Yuji's body, forced to share control. This impossibility shocks the Jujutsu world and confirms something terrifying. Yuji is different. Because of Sukuna's presence, Yuji is immediately sentenced to death by the higher-ups of the Jujutsu Society. The only reason he's allowed to live is so he can consume all of Sukuna's fingers first. Once that happens, Yuji is expected to die along with the curse inside him. In other words, Yuji is living on borrowed time. He enrolls in Tokyo Jujutsu High and begins training as a sorcerer under Satoru Gojo. Despite lacking refined techniques early on, Yuji's combat ability is overwhelming. His fighting style relies heavily on raw strength, speed, and instinct. As he learns to control cursed energy, he achieves Black Flash, a phenomenon so rare that even elite sorcerers struggle to perform it consistently. But what truly defines Yuji isn't his power, it's his empathy. Unlike many sorcerers who become numb to death, Yuji feels every loss deeply. When innocent people die, especially at Sukuna fans while using Yuji's body, Yuji shoulders the blame. Even when it's not his fault, he believes the burden is his to carry. This creates a constant internal conflict. Yuji wants to save people, but his very existence puts them at risk. He wants to honor his grandfather's wish, but the Jujutsu world has already decided how he'll die. Every fight forces Yuji to confront a painful truth. Sometimes saving lives means sacrificing his humanity. As the story progresses, Yuji becomes less naive and more resolute. He doesn't lose his kindness, but it hardens into determination. He accepts that the world is cruel, yet still chooses to care. And in a system that treats people as tools, Yuji's greatest rebellion is staying human. Yuji Itadori is not just a vessel. He is not just a weapon. He is a boy born from manipulation, raised with compassion, and forced to walk to death while still choosing to protect others. And that is what makes Yuji Itadori one of the most tragic and powerful protagonists in modern anime.